Hello, have you tried wearing different glasses to get rid of your driving anxiety? Do you think it's caused by your eyes and you've been to see an optician and they've told you there's nothing wrong with your eyes at all? Well, if that's the case, keep watching this video because I'm going to help you understand what this is all about. My name's Paul and I work online with people all over the world to help them overcome their fear of driving. And when I started doing this, one of the things I noticed was how many people were coming to me saying this thing about their eyesight and about how they've been to see an optician and they've tried some special glasses or just had new glasses and they thought that was going to fix the problem, and in some ways it's helped. For a short amount of time it got rid of the problem, but then it came back. Well, I'd say that about 80% of people that come to me with driving anxiety have had this thing about their eyesight. Can it be that eyesight causes driving anxiety? Well, yes, that can be a cause, because if you are struggling to see, then obviously you are going to find driving more difficult. Throughout my career as a driving instructor, I had several people that came to me for the first ever driving lesson and they just couldn't see. So when I gave them an eyesight test, they couldn't read a number plate from the required distance. Some of them had even been having lots of lessons before and their instructor had just never done an eyesight test before, and they were amazed to find out they couldn't see very well, and yes, that was the cause of their problem. And they said, oh well, I understand now why I was having so much trouble. I wondered why I kept missing things. So yes, it can be the cause. However, if you have driving anxiety and you've been driving for years without that problem, although it can be part of the problem, it's rarely the problem itself. It's something that people come up with as kind of a reason or an excuse for having the problem. So people think, well, it must just be because my eyes are getting worse and I might need some glasses or contact lenses and then the problem will go. Well, that's just what we call conscious rationalisation. That's when you're coming up with a conscious reason for the problem. It's a bit like when people are ill and they say, oh, it must just be because I've been working too much, or it's this or it's that. Sometimes it can be, but often it's just you're trying to come up with a conscious reason for having the problem. So it must be something physical and logical and medical. Well, very often it's not, because many people that come to me have spent a lot of money on glasses. Sometimes they've spent more on glasses and eye tests than they will on therapy, and it doesn't do anything because that isn't the problem. You see, you're coming up with a conscious solution to an unconscious problem, because the problem lies in your unconscious, subconscious mind. As you'll know if you've watched other videos of mine, driving anxiety has nothing to do with driving. So the driving isn't the problem, your eyesight isn't the problem. Now if you want to know what is, I've got many other videos on my channel and I'm not going to go through all of that again because there are now well over 100 videos on driving anxiety and what causes it. So I'll link to some of those on the screen now and check them out. But just be aware that your eyes may not be the problem. Thanks for watching, check out these other videos to learn more, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.